Drinking is boring. Let's try something new.
His cold eyes told me I was no longer my own. Jianchuan had returned for vengeance. After 5 years of hell for my sister, my past love returned as my executioner. The past was a luxury I couldn't afford. My sister's life was hanging by a thread, and Du Bing, that monster, held the only medicine that could save her. He didn't just want my submission, he wanted to destroy my soul. He poured the hope of my sister's survival onto the floor, watching me crumble with a sadistic grin. 5 years of my life in exchange for her survival, that was the devil's bargain.
Sell yourself to me for 5 years, and you'll have all the drugs you need. For these 5 years, you belong only to me. After 5 years, you'll be free.
I had no choice. I signed away my freedom to the very man who enjoyed my misery. Seeing Jianchuan haunts me, I lied and told him I chose money over love to protect us, but I only turned him into my worst enemy.
Jiang Jianchuan. Let's break up. Let's break up.
I'm forced to beg the man I once pushed away. Jiangchuan sees me as a lowly secretary, never knowing I'm in this hell only to save my family.
I thought you'd be more successful, but after all these years, you're still just a secretary.
He mocked me, wanting me to beg, but I couldn't let him in while Du Bing waited outside.
And not for that. I want.
His kiss wasn't out of love, it was a claim, a reminder of everything he thinks I've become. At the banquet, Du Bing used my sister's medicine to force me to toast to Jiangchuan. Under his cold gaze, I felt the poison of public humiliation.
Mr. Jiang, Master Jiang, my respects to you.
They wanted a show, forcing me to dance like an entertainer. Even Jiangshan joined in, treating me like nothing more than a plaything.
Miss Qiao. Any more staring, and your eyes will be stuck to me.
I stepped onto that table, leaving my last shred of pride on the floor. I would dance, I would smile, I would do anything to keep my sister alive. Du Bing tried to force himself on me, ignoring our pact. He looked at me as just another asset he'd purchased.
Du Bin! What are you doing? Don't touch me.
Jianchuan saw my hidden scars and was furious. I had to keep lying, pretending I enjoyed this life while his touch branded my soul.
I was with Du Bin for 5 years. This is just our daily routine. Master Jiang, plenty of women surround you. Getting this close. Don't you find me dirty?
My sister finally told Jiangshan the truth about my 5-year sacrifice. She told him I wasn't heartless, but a shield for my family.
During that time, everything was dark. I was so scared, and I missed my parents so much. But she told me, little sister, don't be afraid. If we have to be afraid, we'll be afraid together. Everyone, including me, forgot that she was just a weak and fragile girl herself, yet she had to care for another, even weaker and more useless girl.
He found my antidepressants and realized my scars were self-inflicted, the only way to escape the numbness. He finally saw the broken woman I am.
She hid it away, thinking I wouldn't find it. I don't know how she survived all these years on her own. Brother Jiang, my sister can't live without you.
The nightmare continued as Jianshuan's assistant forced me into a humiliating examination. When Jianshuan arrived, his rage at the world was palpable.
Master Jiang, we are giving her a health exam. There are plenty of ways to handle a filthy woman like her.
The doctor revealed my trauma, and Jianshuan listened with shock and regret. He finally knew the truth, but it was more painful than the lie.
All these years, what did you go through?
The truth came too late. The scars are too deep.
Young Master Du, little sister's medicine is gone. Please give me another bottle.
The truth is finally out, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm still trapped in this hell. Jiang Jianchuan's regret is a luxury I can't afford, while Du Bing still holds the leash to my sister's life. I'm stuck in this hospital room, forced to listen to Du Bin and his jealous girlfriend mock my every move. I swallowed my pride and begged for the medicine. Every word felt like ash in my mouth, but for my sister, I would become the dirt under their shoes.
Little sister, I finally understand how you feel. Just living a normal life is so hard.
Du Bing demanded total submission. I knelt on the cold floor, sacrificing my dignity to save my sister's life. Their laughter was a death knell. A normal life was the hardest battle I'd ever fight. Jiangshan arrived as my humiliation peaked. Seeing me on the floor, his eyes filled with a flash of real pain.
Stop talking. President Jiang, there is only a small misunderstanding between us. After all, I absolutely adore my fiancé. Right, honey? Speak carefully. If you ruin the company's reputation, you know the price you'll pay.
Du Bing's threat was loud and clear. He claimed me as his fiancé just to spit in Jiangshuan's face, and I was forced to be his silent accomplice. To protect the permit, I stabbed Jiangshuan's heart again, pretending my degradation was just a sick game.
Yes. I like it. Problem?
The disgust on Jianchuan's face was almost more than I could bear. I told him I liked it, watching the last shred of respect he had for me wither away. I begged Jianchuan to leave before Dubin snapped. He had to get away from my wreckage.
Fine. Very well then. Sorry for interrupting.
He turned and walked away without looking back. I wanted to scream for him to stay, but I knew I was already a ghost in his world. My sister was losing her battle with despair. She spoke of dying just so I could be free to love Jianchuan.
Sister, if I were really gone, it might be for the best. There wouldn't be any more pain. Then sister could be with Jianchuan.
Her words cut deeper than any insult from Dubin. I had to keep going. I had to get that listing approval, or all this suffering would be for nothing. Dubin turned darker and more possessive, cornering me and trying to force an affection that wasn't there.
What are you doing? Let go of me. Let me go.
I fought him with everything I had, but in this house, my voice was just background noise to his twisted desires. He wouldn't stop until he broke me completely. He tried to claim he loved me, but his love was a cage made of threats and money. He looked at me with a terrifying obsession, convinced that he could own my soul just because he paid for my sister's life.
I know that Jiang Jianchuan and I belong to different worlds. We could never be together. I'm begging you, just give me a little more time, please?
I begged for time, for mercy, anything to keep him at bay. I knew Jianchuan and I were from different worlds now, but Dubin was a nightmare I couldn't wake up from. As things spiraled, Jianchuan called. He used the permit like a leash to drag me back into his world.
What do you mean? Do you want me to deliver it right now?
Dubin let me go, but I saw the suspicion growing in his eyes. I was escaping one monster only to face the man who hated me the most. Jianchuan only wanted to torment me, forcing me to work under his thumb so he could watch me suffer.
That's not true. President Jiang, you keep things professional, and I'm just sticking to business.
I had no laptop, no way out. He forced me to use his desk, making me sit in his space while he picked apart my life with every cold glance. I pushed him away, acting cheap and disposable to make him hate me. I asked to be his mistress just to see his disgust.
President Jiang, I have work tomorrow morning. Are you really going to ruin my relationship with young Master Du to be a mistress for a cheap woman like me? Jiang Jianchuan, I'm sorry. We've long been from two different worlds.
I walked away, leaving him with the lie. It was better he thought I was a gold digger than for him to know the truth and get dragged down with me. Jianchuan traded for me like office equipment, and Dubin handed me over without a second thought.
Yuning, until the permit is issued, just follow President Jiang for now.
Dubin's warning was clear. The permit depended on my cooperation. I was being sent into the lion's den, and I knew Jianchuan wouldn't play fair. He dragged me to his private space, acting like he could scrub away the last 5 years of my life. He was obsessed with changing me, forced me into clothes that felt like a costume of the girl I used to be. When I resisted, he didn't even wait for an answer.
No!
His hands were on me, stripping away my armor to force me into a dress that felt like a lie. He wanted to reclaim a purity that he believed I had sold long ago. I called him a freak, a pervert, anything to stop the suffocating intensity of his gaze. He had a fiancée, yet he was here, cornering me, mocking my life and my sister. He compared me to a rabbit, an innocent act that he claimed Dubin fell for.
President Jiang, you already have a fiancé. Being like this with another woman, isn't that wrong?
He didn't care about his fiancée, and he certainly didn't care about my dignity. He just wanted to prove that he still had power over me, no matter how much I fought back. He used our memories to hurt me, calling me beautiful while I felt the crushing weight of my secrets.
The boy who used to treat me like a treasure, I've lost him. Jianchuan, we can never go back. Let go, okay? If 5 years from now you aren't married and I am still single, we'll be together.
I begged him to let go. Shattered love can't be fixed, and the truth is about to burn us both.
Of course. It's our client's request. You won't refuse, will you? These men are all powerful, wealthy heirs. Keep them happy, and our new drug permits will be fine.
The fire has already started, and I am the one burning in it. Jianchuan, you dragged me to this banquet not for a date, but to trade my dignity for a signature. You look at me with such cold eyes, as if I am just another commodity in your business empire.
Master Jiang, how about we make this interesting? $1,000 a glass. I'll pay for every glass you finish. Keep me happy, and those permits are a done deal.
Money, it's always about money. Qian Shao treats me like a carnival attraction, offering $1,000 for every glass of poison I swallow. And you, Jianchuan, you just stand there, pushing me toward him as if you want to see how much I can take before I shatter. I was drinking for the permits until your jealousy exploded. You dragged me away, leaving me with nothing but the sting of your touch.
What's wrong, Master Jiang? What upset you?
I left because I couldn't bear for you to see the wreckage of my life.
Money! My money! Do you have any idea? That money is what? Drink by drink, I earned it all myself!
Jianshuan provoked Dubin over the phone, playing a dangerous game that only I will pay for.
Master Jiang, why is it you? It's so late. Where are you two? Put Yuning on the phone.
Dubing only cares about possession. He's using my sister's life to make me do anything.
Qiao Yuning, you're forcing my hand. I guess you don't care about your sister's well-being anymore.
I woke up in your house, feeling mocked by your wealth. I desperately tried to escape the weight of your presence.
I'm going home. Open up. Open up. Open the door.
You called me a caged bird and asked me to be your mistress. Despite having a fiancé, I'm just another asset to you.
What do you mean? Did you find Dubin? What did you say to him? If Dubin gets angry, then my sister's medicine.
But the nightmare was only beginning. You forced me to open the door, knowing exactly who was waiting on the other side. Dubin and then Shuxing burst in, their eyes full of a sick satisfaction as they caught us in what looked like a betrayal.
Oh, Yuning, honestly, seducing President Jiang? You've got some nerve. Playing both sides. How bold.
Dubin uses my sister's medicine to control me. As long as she's sick, I'm just his puppet.
Who said I'm giving up? Her sister's life is still in my hands. As long as her sister isn't cured, she'll always be at my mercy.
Debt collectors found my terrified sister. I'm failing her, and the guilt is eating me alive.
I can't hold on anymore. I don't want to go.
After 5 years of sacrifice, my sister is dying. There are no miracles left to buy.
Yuning, it's been 5 years. The fact she held on this long is already a miracle. Let go. Don't let her suffer anymore.
I begged Dubin for help, but he just laughed. In this world, mercy is a currency I don't have.
Hello. Young Master Du. I'm begging you. Come to the hospital. Save my sister.
I looked for the boy I once knew, but you called me irrelevant while standing with Liu Zhenzhen.
Nothing. Just an irrelevant person.
Liu Zhenzhen wanted to mark her territory. She treated me like a servant, ordering me to wash her dirty clothes while you watched in silence. I took the basket not because I am weak, but because I am desperate enough to endure anything for that permit.
At my disposal, that playboy Dubin really knows who to send. My laundry is dirty. It's perfect timing. Go wash it for me.
You'll sign the papers, but only if I'm the bridesmaid at your wedding.
Jiang Jianchuan, you're a lunatic. When will you sign the approval?
At the bridal shop, I was forced to wipe Liu Zhenzhen's shoes. How much deeper can I sink before I disappear?
Oh dear. My shoes are wet. Help me wipe them off.
Every time I think I've reached the bottom, someone finds a way to dig deeper. Jianchuan, you're watching me grovel at your fiancé's feet, but do you see the storm brewing in my eyes? The truth is a heavy burden, and it's about to crush us all. Are you ready for the final revelation?
Qiao Yuning, do you have any dignity left? For someone like Dubin, you'd throw away your self-respect.
The final revelation you're looking for, Jianchuan, is just to see how much more I can endure. In this bridal shop, my dignity is worth less than the dust on Liu Zhenzhen's heels. I knelt and wiped her shoes. Not because I'm a servant, but because that permit is the only thing keeping my sister's heart beating. He cornered me in the restroom, asking if I still love him while treating me like garbage.
Dubin. 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 Always Dubin. You know that. If you just humble yourself, I would overlook everything. Why? Why must you be so cruel to me?
Heartless? If only he knew that every beat of my heart is a scream for help he refuses to hear. I pushed him away, choosing the cold truth over a lie that would destroy us both. The hospital is discharging my sister. Dubing is pulling the strings, and I'm losing everything.
Silly girl, what are you saying? You will get better.
I fought them like a wild animal, but in this city, mercy is a currency I don't possess. They dragged her out, and I realized I was truly alone. Dubin gathered our old classmates just to watch me crumble and be their toy.
Damn it. Just a touch gets such a reaction from you. Why act so high and mighty? Did you forget what kind of person I, Dubin, really am? Men, hold her down.
I screamed as they pinned me down. The fear was a cold blade at my throat, and for the first time, I thought I wouldn't make it out. Just as Dubin's hands were all over me, the hero of my nightmares walked in. Jianchuan stood there, looking at me with a mix of pity and hate that hurt worse than Dubin's grip.
Let her go.
He's just dragging me into a deeper fire. To save my sister, I killed his respect for me.
I am. Young Master Du's person.
The look in Jiangshuan's eyes shattered whatever was left of my soul. I'm a commodity now, bought and paid for by the highest bidder. To get the permit, I followed him to the bar, ready to pay any price.
Qiao Yuning, you're truly rotten to the core. Fine. Show me you can actually beg, and I'll give you the permit. But from now on, we're done for good. We go our separate ways.
I dropped to my knees and begged for mercy from the man who once promised to protect me forever. He gave me the permit, but he took my heart as payment. The final blow was seeing him put a ring on Liu Zhenzhen's finger.
Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her!
I stood there like a ghost at his celebration. My heart is a wreck, but I have no time to mourn. I have a sister to save and a debt to pay. Dubing wanted a life for a life. If my death saves Xiaoxue, I'll pay it.
Xiao Shui, I have no other choice. Live a good life for me from now on. Find an ordinary man and settle down. I can't look after you anymore.
I drank the liquid. Every bitter drop was a price for my sister's future. If this is the end, at least I'm going out on my own terms. As I faded, Jianchuan finally learned about the 5 years of torture I endured for my sister.
Special Assistant Li. That is everything that happened. Miss Qiao insisted I keep it secret. But her life is simply too miserable. If President Jiang does nothing, there is no one else to save them.
He finally knows. He threw his fiancée out of the car, but is it too late to save me? Or is this just the beginning of a new nightmare, where he has to face the monster he became?
Contact every toxicologist immediately and have them rush to the hospital. If she doesn't make it, you'll all pay the price.
He finally knows the truth, but as the darkness pulled me under, I didn't care about his regret. I just wanted the pain to end, even if it meant leaving this world behind. But Jiangchuan wasn't about to let me go that easily. He was screaming, desperate to keep me in this nightmare he built. Even in my coma, I could feel his hands shaking, a mix of the same hate and terrifying possessiveness. The poison was fake, but my heart felt more ruined than if it had been real.
Enough. It was fake. You didn't take any poison. You're not going to end up ruined.
Fake? I almost laughed. After 5 years of being his punching bag, I was already poisoned by his hatred. I refused to take his medicine. Why survive just to be tortured again? While I was busy wanting to give up, Jianchuan was playing a different game. He went to my sister's doctor, but for once, it wasn't to threaten me.
It's nothing. But I have one condition. I need you to agree to it.
He saved her anonymously. Was it guilt or another leash? The hospital discharge didn't mean I was free. To truly save Xiaoxue and get away from the city, I had to climb back into the fire. And Shuxing offered a way out, a contract, 5 million, and my resignation.
If you can pull this off, you'll be allowed to resign. Additionally, you'll get $5 million as compensation.
I knew it was a trap. This woman has never done anything for me but plot my downfall. But for 5 million and my freedom, I'd walk into any den of wolves. On my way to the hotel for that final task, I saw an old lady collapse on the sidewalk. Everyone else walked by, whispering about scams and trouble, but I couldn't just leave her there.
Hello, is this 911? Donghua Avenue number 105. An elderly lady has fainted. Please come quickly.
I saved her. The old lady called me with warmth, even wanting to set me up with her grandson.
My savior. It's me. I'm the old lady you saved on the roadside earlier today.
I told her I was at the Bloom Hotel, thinking it was just a kind gesture. Little did I know, her grandson was the very man I was trying to escape. Instead of a grandson, I faced President Zhang, who demanded drinks as an explanation.
You're asking me for a favor, yet you make me wait so long. Young lady, you owe me an explanation.
I downed the glass, desperate to get the signature and leave. I didn't realize then that the wine was laced with more than just malice, and Shuxing had made sure I wouldn't leave this room with my dignity intact. Jianchuan's world tilted when he heard my name from his grandmother.
Qiao Yuning? How can it be her?
He couldn't reconcile the rotten woman he hated with the savior his grandmother adored. But he didn't have time to think he knew exactly where I was and what kind of man Zhang was. The drug was already taking hold, making my skin burn and my vision blur. Just as Zhang's hands reached for me, the door burst open. Jianchuan stood there like a storm.
Get out!
He chased them out like they were vermin. For a second, I felt safe, but the look in his eyes told me I had just traded one predator for another. He threw me onto the bed, his voice dripping with poison. He didn't see a victim. He saw a woman who had fallen so low she was willing to sell herself to anyone.
Qiao Yuning, you're just counting on me not wanting to hurt you, to get whatever you want, right? Fine. You forced my hand.
I was burning up, my mind a haze of heat and shame. I wanted to tell him it was a setup, but the drug had stripped away my words, leaving only a desperate need to be held. He looked at me with hunger and contempt. He was going to own me.
Yuning, once you're in my bed, you won't get out of it so easily.
Is this the end, or a new prison?
Jiang Jianchuan. I admit, I've lost. My whole life, I've only wanted you.
I thought that night would be my end, but Jianchuan's touch felt like a lifeline I wasn't ready to grab. I was trapped between the fire in my blood and the man who broke my heart, and for once, I stopped fighting. In the heat of that moment, the 5 years of lies and hatred finally burned away, leaving only the raw truth I'd been hiding from myself. I admitted it. I lost. My whole life, it's only ever been him. But as his arms tightened around me, I didn't know if this was a new beginning or just a more beautiful cage.
Wait a minute. You coming alone to catch them cheating won't have much impact. To make Qiao Yuning utterly disgraced and ensure Jiang Jianchuan stays loyal only to you, we have to make a big scene.
The Vipers were waiting to ruin me in front of the world. Reality hit. I had to act.
Master Jiang, about last night. You shouldn't take it so seriously. We're both adults. Just consider it.
He looked at me like I'd just slapped him, but I couldn't stop. I told him it was just a game, a performance. I had to lie to his face to keep my heart from breaking again. I gave him a price tag for my performance, hoping he'd finally leave in disgust.
Fine. If paying is an option, I can make you stay in this bed for a lifetime. Today, I'm buying you out.
Reporters swarmed like sharks, but Jianchuan silenced the crowd with a single strike.
Jianchuan, you hit me for this homewrecker.
The old lady I saved was the Jiang matriarch. She claimed me as her own.
Naturally, I'm here to see my granddaughter-in-law.
She handed me a crown in front of the man who tried to destroy me. Madame Jiang declared me Jianchuan's true love, turning my life into a public spectacle.
The news was announced, but it didn't name the bride. This Miss Qiao here is Jianchuan's true love from college until now. So Yuning is the Jiang family's precious darling. Anyone who dares slander my precious girl will have a hard time. Got it.
The protection felt like a trap. Jianchuan only cared that I belonged to him.
3 days from now is the wedding date for the Jiang family. No matter who the bride is, she must marry me.
I tried to use my past with Du Bin to disgust him, to show him how tainted I was by the life I'd been forced to lead. But Jiang Xuan didn't flinch. Instead, he turned the tables, using my sister's safety as the ultimate leash to keep me from running.
That maniac finds out, then isn't Xiao Shui in danger?
To save my sister, I'd walk into any fire. Jianchuan forced a clean break with Du Bin, threatening to destroy his family if I didn't end it.
Once I decide on something, it'll never change. When you see Du Bin this time, you must break it off completely.
Du Bin saw me only as a possession stolen by a more powerful man.
Qiao Yuning, for 5 years, I never even touched you. But it only took you 5 days to end up in bed with Jiang Jianchuan.
Du Bin begged for a love that never existed while calling me heartless.
After all these years, did you ever love me at all? Even just a little bit?
I didn't even have to answer. The silence said everything. My heart had been frozen for 5 years, and he was the one who kept it in the dark. I signed my soul away to save my sister's life.
Fine. I'll do it.
I said the words, but they felt like a noose tightening around my neck. I was free from Du Bin, but I was now a prisoner of my own oath. A call from a bar shattered my peace. Jianchuan was drunk, and I was his only contact.
Sorry, you have the wrong person. You can try calling Liu Zhenzhen.
Breaking my oath was the only way not to lose him forever.
I must be drunk. Otherwise, how could I see you coming to find me?
The only name in his contacts. That one realization shattered my resolve to stay away. I found myself at Rose Bar, staring at the man who claimed to hate me, yet held on to me as his only lifeline in the dark. As I reached out to help him, the scent of his skin hit me like a wave of memories I wasn't ready to face. He looked at me with such raw disbelief that my heart ached. I pulled him close, his weight heavy against me, and for a second, the 5 years of bitterness vanished in that familiar embrace.
Qiao Yuning, how could you be so cruel? In all these years, I've done so much for you, how can you not see that?
Seeing him so vulnerable made it impossible to maintain my mask. He wasn't just a drunk stranger. He was the man who had been carrying the weight of our broken past alone, his pride finally crumbling under the weight of the alcohol. I tried to tell him to let go, to look forward, but he wouldn't listen. He confessed his hatred for me, and for himself, before begging for the one thing I thought was impossible. The door opened to my birthday code. Liu Zhenzhen was there, acting like she owned the place.
You even know Jianchuan's door code. Are you two together already?
I tried to play it off as a lucky guess, but the truth was written in the numbers. Liu Zhenzhen was his perfect match, while I was just a ghost from his past.
Jiang Jianchuan, only Liu Zhenzhen's status is a match for you. For someone like me, simply vanishing is the best choice.
I walked away, leaving him in her hands, convinced that my disappearance was the only gift I had left to give him. Liu Zhenzhen tried to trap him, but Jianchuan's heart was already occupied.
I'm not going to repeat myself. Don't push me.
He threw her out without a second thought, his coldness a shield against anyone who wasn't me. But the real shock came from Dr. Zhang. All those years I spent struggling, selling my soul to Du Bin to pay for Xiao Xue's treatment. I thought I was alone in the fight. I never imagined the one person keeping her alive was the man I believed was out for blood.
Polished this bead by hand. I intended to give it to the donor, as a small token of gratitude. But now...
He was our guardian angel, while I treated him like an enemy. I saw him as our savior, not a vengeful ex. I had to let him know I understood.
Jiang Jianchuan, I was wrong. So terribly wrong. It turns out you were quietly doing so much for us.
I looked into his eyes, hoping he could see the depth of my regret. But the moment was cut short by a new storm brewing in the room. Just as the ice between us started to melt, a woman's accusation turned the dinner into a nightmare. She claimed he tried to use his position to take advantage of her, and for a split second, my old fears came rushing back, drowning out the gratitude I just felt.
Jiang Jianchuan, I thought you did these things out of kindness. I never expected you were just as filthy as Dubin.
I lashed out, calling him filthy, comparing him to the very man I'd escaped from. I didn't wait for an explanation. I just wanted to hurt him as much as I was hurting. Xiaoxue proved the victim was lying to cover her own guilt.
Sis, she's lying. I went to the restroom just now and saw everything. She bought an expensive belt as a gift for brother Jianchuan. President Jiang said, given her family background, she shouldn't be buying such a pricey gift. Even if she did, it should be for her parents, or Dr. Zhang. President Jiang wasn't taking advantage of you at all.
I felt the floor drop out from under me. I had failed him again, believing a stranger over the man who had given everything for my sister's life. Desperate, I found his grandmother, who cleared up Liu Zhenzhen's lies.
What Liu Zhenzhen said is total nonsense. It's all fake. I can prove it. That silly boy kicked her out last night and stayed in the study alone the entire night.
She told me that, no matter what I thought of myself, Jiang Chuan would never let me go. Then, she led me to a place that held his darkest secrets. The room was a shrine to me. He'd spent 5 years surrounded by my image.
These were all by Jianchuan. Over all these years, he painted them himself.
I stood before the piano he'd bought for me, a promise kept in silence. The memories of our college days flooded back, a time when he would have given me the stars just to see me smile. I remembered the day I forced him to wear that silly matching bracelet, wanting the whole world to know he was mine. He had complained, but he had sworn to never take it off, a vow he was still keeping in his own broken way.
I don't care. It's a matching couples set. If you wear it, others will know that you have a girlfriend, and they won't ask for your contact info.
He remembered everything. Could I let this second chance slip away?
Even though he keeps saying he hates you, he can't bear to throw away a single one of your things.
Standing in that room filled with my sketches, I realized that the oath I made to Dubin was a cage, but Grandma's words were the key to my escape. She saw through Jianshuan's cold mask, telling me that, despite his words of hate, he couldn't bear to let go of a single memory of us. Her hope that I would be the one standing beside him at the wedding tomorrow shattered my last bit of hesitation. I didn't care if I wasn't good enough. I had to find him and face the truth before it was too late.
I, Qiao Yuning, swear to never be with Jiang Jianchuan, never again, or else I'll pay the ultimate price.
But my past with Dubin wasn't finished with me yet. A dark shadow looming over my chance at happiness. He cornered me, his eyes filled with a terrifying possessiveness, forcing me to swear a vow that felt like a death sentence for my soul. Every word I uttered felt like a betrayal of my own heart, but I knew I had to play his game to survive long enough to see Jianshuan one last time. Ignoring the curse, I ran to his office. Time stopped as our eyes met.
Yuning! Meeting adjourned.
He dismissed everyone without a second thought, his cold professional facade crumbling the moment he saw me. In that silence, the 5 years of pain and longing were finally laid bare. Jianshuan cleared the building so we could finally be alone.
Special Assistant Li. Tell everyone to leave work early. No overtime allowed. Whoever dares to stay will lose half a month's pay.
It was a classic display of his arrogance, yet I could see the desperation beneath it. He was clearing a path for us to finally speak, even if the truth was going to hurt. He poured out his heart, begging for a future I thought was impossible.
Qiao Yuning, I love you. I've loved you for 5 years. 5 years ago, I misunderstood you and let you endure so much pain alone. No matter what, I'm going to be with you from now on. Yuning, will you marry me?
His proposal was a dream I didn't dare to have, yet the weight of my ruined life made me hesitate. I wanted to say yes, but the shadow of my past was screaming at me to run before I destroyed him too. I had to stay.
This kiss be my vow.
That kiss was our real wedding, a promise made in the wreckage of our past. For the first time in 5 years, I felt like I could breathe again, anchored by his strength. I gave him a bracelet, but Jianshuan had his own way of marking me as his.
Jiang Jianchuan, are you some kind of freak? Hurry, put my shoe back on.
Is the wedding a trap?